everyone, Josh here with Texas, bringing guys and gals some more Pokemon TCG Pocket, and today we're going to talk about trading. Trading will be coming to the game next month, early 2025. Very, very excited for that. However, I feel like we need to kind of dampen our expectations a little bit, because I feel like a lot of people are going a little bit off the rails here in what they're, trying to expect or get themselves hyped up for when it comes to trading. Initially, I don't think it's going to be as crazy as a lot of people are hopeful for. So this is kind of my theory, or my suggestions, and what I feel, or my assumptions rather, of what I feel that the trading will be like, at least in January. Going forward, it'll definitely probably start to adapt and evolve. No pun intended. We are playing Pokemon after all. But I feel it will get better and better and better. But initially, the company does need to make money. And really, most of their money right now is being made by people going in and purchasing Pokegold and getting more and more pulls. They're buying more packs to open, and a lot of us are enjoying those pack openings because, when you play with Pokemon cards in the TCG, it's always fun to open new cards and see what you can get. That's initially what the selling point is right now for the game, because the gameplay is a bit lacking. I will definitely say that 110%. I feel like the game came out a few months too early. Maybe I'll make a video talking about that going forward, because I feel like the game should have released maybe in a few months time from now. I just don't feel like there was enough content when they released the game initially. There was only 3 boosters. The meta is more or less like 3 or 4 different metas, and then everything else is just whatever. And there's some cards that I feel like that are extremely powerful, that kind of, I don't want to say break, but definitely bend the laws of balance, within the game, because, cards like Misty and Starmie EX, I know those are brought up quite a bit. Pikachu EX, obviously the Mewtwo deck with Gardevoir, things like that, people definitely have given their opinions on, of being maybe a bit too strong for a majority of the other cards available. Like, there's not a lot of support for a lot of these other decks to kind of shine and be strong. Over time, that'll kind of resolve itself, I feel. As we get more and more cards, more and more decks will be built, more meta, more anti-meta, etc. will be developed, and it'll be a lot of fun. But right now, initially, I feel like the card pool is very limited. Some of the cards in there are just maybe a bit unbalanced at the moment. And adding trading sounds like a lot of fun, but they're not going to allow you to just straight up go in and trade EX cards. There's no way. And by the way, we are playing some Venusaur EX in the background, in case you guys were wondering. I wanted to, give you guys something to visually look at and, enjoy some battles while we are discussing this topic. So hopefully you guys and gals enjoy that. But anyways, trading, I just don't think EXs are going to be on the table yet. They could be. They could surprise me. But if they are, I feel they'll be in a limited capacity. So if we can trade EXs, I think it'll be maybe one time a month, one time a week, or maybe you have to be friends with a certain player for a period of time. I do hope it's not going to be some crazy Pokemon Go where you got to be within the same area, literal space in the physical world with another player to trade with. That would suck. I mean, it's fine if they want to have that as a function, but don't make that the full feature set. Don't make that the main thing. If you want to trade cards, you got to literally be in the same building, in the same room, next to the person you're trading with. I hope that's not the case, because this is an online game, so let's have an online trading experience. So I really hope that's not a limitation. But back to the EXs, they have to make money, and right now most of their money is coming from pulling cards, and most of those cards that they're trying to pull for are the old and the new EXs, depending on, when you come into the game, because you might come into the game later on and you might be trying to go into the older boosters, or maybe you're trying to go into the new ones, like the one that we're going to be getting here very, very soon with the new Mew. So I don't think they're going to allow those to be on the table to be traded without at least heavy restrictions, because they got to make money, right? It is a company after all at the end of the day. So I don't think that's going to be realistic at the moment. I think they will be tradable at some point, but it will be over time and slowly, and it'll probably be the older ones first, and then you'll slowly just kind of work your way up to more of the newer ones. So that'll be a thing. And I think some more restrictions that they might make is, like I said, if you ever play Niantic's Pokemon Go and you did any of your friend trading, there was a lot of different restrictions. Like you couldn't go out there and do a special trade and spam that all day long. You had to be friends with people. You had to be friends with people for so long to get more opportunities of getting lucky trades, etc., etc. You had to use, in-game farmable currency and stuff like that to even do the trades. So they definitely added some limitations. And I think Pokemon Pocket will kind of take some notes from that game when it comes to trying to balance the trading out. And I think another aspect is I don't think they're going to make trades super, super easy either. Because imagine starting a new free-to-play account. You're playing on an emulator like BlueStacks or Moo or Nox or LD Player, etc. And then you just open up a whole bunch of instances and you keep making a bunch of free, fresh reroll accounts. And then you trade yourself until you stack one account up with all the good stuff as a free player spending $0. I don't think they're going to allow that to happen. I think there's definitely going to be an economy for trading. I think there's definitely going to be some restrictions on said trading. And I think they're going to try to make it as balanced as possible while also not hurting their bottom line when it comes to making money. So that is what my, current, assumptions are on the trade mechanics. Now, we don't know the full inner workings or anything like that. We don't know what all will be available when it comes to trading and stuff of that nature. What cards are going to be on the table, which ones are not, how they're going to do it going forward, if they're going to add additional quality of life features, if they're going to improve on it. We don't know. We don't know how free-to-play friendly trading might even be as well. It might not even be fully free-to-play. They might have some kind of microtransactions or paywalls to allow you to do additional trades or more higher end trades. I don't know. We don't know if you're going to need to have one copy of a card to trade for that copy to get like a full play set. I'm not entirely sure. But I do know this. It's a business. They're going to think about trades from a business perspective, and they're not going to hurt their bottom line. But they also want to make the trading, I'd imagine, a massive part of the game, because when they started marketing this game originally, trading was one of the big aspects, one of the big features that everybody was hyped for. They were all excited, like, oh my God, I can get in here and I can trade. I don't got to go in real life and pull out the binder and trade with real cards. I can trade digitally. This is fun. This is exciting. This is bringing back the nostalgia back in the, late 90s, early 2000s. This is hype. So they need to capitalize on that. They need to make it fun and enjoyable, because this is going to be a big aspect of the game's longevity going forward. But I do think, again, and I know we've beat this dead horse several times now, they have to think of their bottom line, and they're not going to ruin their bottom line just so you guys and gals can go out there and just spam trade whatever you want and load up your catalog of cards, your Pokédex in the game of cards. They're not going to allow that to happen. It's just not going to be realistic, and it's not going to be healthy or balanced for the game in terms of lasting long either. And obviously we want the game to last as long as possible because we enjoy playing it. So that's kind of what my thoughts and opinions are right now on what I feel the trading is going to be, the trading aspect. I think there will be restrictions, regulations, limitations, whatever word you want to throw on it. I think that will be a reality. I think you will have to have some kind of like friendship feature. Hopefully it's just online and it doesn't require you to do it in person, even though that could also be an option, but I want it to be an option, not mandatory, okay? I do want this to be a nice online experience for everyone out there. But that again, that's what I think about all of it. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys and gals think about the whole trading feature. What do you think they're going to do? Do you like my suggestions? Do you think they're fair? Would you change anything that I said? I don't know. Do you just want them to give you unlimited access to trading? Let me know all that and more in the comment section below. I look forward to reading as many as possible. And don't forget, guys and gals, to join us in the Discord, because I'm going to start setting up an area where you can go and check out and see all the cards that I currently own within the game. And I'm going to allow you guys and gals to go to the Discord and start building me decks that you'd like to see me featured here on the channel. Give you full credits, try the deck out, do 5 matches per video, and kind of see how the deck handles. I thought it would be a lot of fun. We might even start hosting some tournament stuff like that in the future. We'll have to see. I've been very much enjoying the game. I'm glad I could start making some more content for it. So this is a lot of fun. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn notifications. Join us in the Discord in the description below as always. And of course, follow us on X at XSGamesYT. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until then, peace.